Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live with Brinkofspeed and Octane Hour. Tonight, Mark is absent, but we have Trevor from the Detail Lab here.
Yeah, big shoes to fill.
Sorry, Mark.
Right. So, see? It does it every time. I
It's always the guy
turn
that
down.
tells people to mute their phone.
I'm like, come on, what's going on here? So how's everyone doing tonight? We're going to talk about Chevy C8 Z06 and how it is setting real-life records and taking names. And it's really destroying the competition out there, so it's pretty freaking impressive. But it's not any more or less than I thought it was going to do. I mean, I knew it was going to go out there and dominate because of what GM did with the mid-engine platform. So real quick, let's go ahead and say hello to everyone who is in the chat so far. Looks like we have a pretty good sized crowd.
Yeah, stacking up here.
Already. We got Lance Smith, Eric O, Paul, Frank Corvette, Jamie, Caleb, John P, Doug Hooks, Scott T, C8 guy Brandon. That looks like is that a newer face we have in here tonight? Kerry Glock.
Camaro man.
Who said Camaro?
Kerry
man?
Glock.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
John Somerville again. His Wednesday night must have changed for him.
It must have.
Hey,
That's
and
cool.
as you guys are coming in the chat, make sure you hit that like button up at the top.
Yes, sir. Great White North Corvette's on. Elijah Prasad. Ooh, Stephen Rapp is on. He hasn't
Cool.
been on lately. He's always caught it at the end.
Wow, look at that. He got some big news there, too.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Stephen.
Awesome.
Has he told us about his build before?
I don't know.
What color is it? Or no?
I don't know.
I don't know. Ever Jeff is in. Joey B is in.
Shoot, Bruno already got his T-shirt.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's probably quite a few of you in the chat that have your shirts now. Thank you for all the orders.
Speaking of shirts.
Speaking of shirts, you guys see we are wearing a brand new shirt for tonight, so we'll just jump right into that. Stupid Fast Truck is on too.
Nice.
So let's go to the brinkofspeed.com and show you what's brand new. So as you know, the giveaway is going through the end of April, and we've replaced the Come and Take It shirt with the BOS G.I. Joe shirt that we're all wearing tonight. And it also gives you 100 entries. And what you will win is ACS composite rear diffusers for a C7, or if you have a C8, there's Z06 side rockers, and then either or C7 or C8 Forge Light wheels. You will win a set of those, and R1 Concept brake kit, like you saw Darren, Mark, and I install on my car. If you want 150 entries, go ahead and throw a couple of key tags in the cart. Now, we're limiting this shirt as well, but we kind of learned our lesson last week. We bought a few too little of the Come and Take It shirts.
Yeah, apparently there's a big demand for 4XL. But don't worry, we got everybody covered, including Greg. Did you tell Greg that we have one for him? Did you
I have not yet.
Did you accidentally send
because
out?
we have to get that ordered.
No, but we're good.
Yeah.
You didn't send his out, did you?
Oh, yeah. He wanted the 2XL.
Okay.
But we're going to take care of him with the 4XL.
Okay.
But, yes, we've got a shirt coming. I don't even know if he's in the chat yet or not, but
We need to come up with a meal plan for these boys if we're in the 4X.
So, let's see.
Well, you know what? Since we're talking about that, when you're done, show the pictures of the Forge Light wheels. A bunch of people sent us pictures last week.
Yeah, I will.
Since we're chatting about it.
Those ones that Jose posted, the bronze ones?
Dr. Corvette.
Did you see those ones online?
Those I think those are Jesse's wheels.
Dr. Corvette says we are all fat. So anyway, real quick to finish up what I was saying, go on the website now. It is limited, but we are going to allow you a whole week to buy this shirt. So whatever you purchase that we haven't already bought and have in stock, we'll just get the lady to make, whatever it is that you guys have over.
We have all the sizes.
Yeah, we have all the sizes.
Yep.
I don't think we have 4X, though, do we?
I think I got a couple.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I know we have 3X. I don't know about 4X. But anyway, we'll make them if you order them. So there's that. Okay, so, yeah, let's go to some pictures here.
Can
Carrie's cracking me up. 4XL will cover the C8.
Oh, see, I'm jumping ahead of myself. So how do you enter into the contest besides going on to the brinkofspeed.com and ordering that merch? You can also enter with super chats, super stickers, and super thanks. Dollar for dollar, they count. The reason to do, super chats and super stickers while we're live is anything you want to say to us will be bolded out big time. It shows us exactly what you wanted to ask us. There's a lot of comments in the chat box. It's hard to get to all of them. So if you want to make sure that yours is answered, a super chat or super sticker will work. Actually, a super chat only for the chatting. And then it also helps support us. Plus, it gives you entries. And then also, if you want, some of my fans out there wanted a Venmo account to do because they would rather do that than super chats or super stickers. So there's the Venmo. If you just put your phone up to that, you can go straight to it and donate. But that all gives you entries into all the giveaways that we have going on.
Right,
so,
which we should highlight. We got the clock still that we're going to do next week officially.
Yes.
And then we have a new item that we'll unveil next week.
Yeah.
So if you super chat or buy the shirts, that gets you into this as well. And then all future monthly giveaways up until the end of April.
Right.
Because we're going to have another, you're going to like it too. Next week's is going to be cool.
Oh,
it
yeah.
should be here.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be amazing.
In fact, I want to keep it.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and get to the wheels that Darren was talking about.
Probably several people are in here.
So these are MC20s from Forge Light.
Yes.
Black gloss MC20s on none other than Darren's car.
Which, if you live in the Dallas area or within about an hour of here, I would be willing to sell those to someone. I have a new set of wheels coming any day.
Which are sick.
Which are going to be really sick.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be amazing.
We're going to have a coating party with those next week, probably.
Let's go on to the MC5s. As you guys know, are on my car. Those are in carbon flash. I think we have some more MC.
Those are that's Randy's car. He has 1920s on his that he bought. Those are 1920s in just gloss black.
Okay, and those are MC5s.
MC5s, and they're cut. You can tell because you can tell his OEM center caps.
Oh yeah, yep.
So he did that.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll let Darren narrate.
That's Scott. Yeah, Scott T. He might. I don't know if he's on here tonight.
He's on.
It was
he's
cool.
on.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
We love your car, Scott.
Yeah, his cars turn out really good. He just got it lowered by the guys at BSP where Mike had his done.
Yep.
I think he did. He didn't do the rotors, but he did do the brakes.
Whose is this?
That is.
That looks great.
Is that John's or Jason's?
Oh, that's John's, I think. John Somerville?
No.
Oh, okay. He does have this.
That's Jason's.
Okay.
Actually, he just took that to a show. I guess it was last week. He took first place.
Nice.
Wow.
There's another good shot of it. Look at his garage. It's really nice as well.
Yeah.
He's got a big TV in
He's
there.
got a really cool. He's like Greg Lee. His garage. He got a really cool display for this car too.
That's awesome. And there's another set.
That's Brandon's. That was with us on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's lowered too.
Oh yeah, he's got
by
other goodies on.
BSP.
And actually, you know what? We're gonna have to feature his cars soon. He's the boosted district guys. He's doing that. His car's going in.
Oh,
Like,
is he?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
wow.
getting the twin turbo.
Oh yeah.
Or no,
it's supercharged.
Yeah, supercharged. Yeah.
He's taking it in. Guess in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Hey, and real quick, all you guys, when y'all are over at BSP, swing right down the street
That's
over to
right.
my shop and just come say what's up. I hear you guys testing those cars every single day. Every single day that they're over there, I can literally walk outside and be like, "Oh, there's another C8."
Yeah.
Yep. Sure enough. So whose is this? This is a C7.
I'm drawing a blank on his name, but yeah, those are chrome C7s, which look really good.
Nice.
Do you know which one's style those are?
Those are, I want to say like the MC10s. I have to look on the Forge Light website.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the classic, almost Z06 look.
Yep.
That's Randy's car again.
Okay.
Those are the
looking.
20s in the rear.
Yeah, that's good looking. Another C7.
Yeah, that is.
That's the MC10s again, I guess.
Yeah, in gloss black.
Those are nice.
That's Kurt's car. He lives Lubbock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got those. You can tell the tires look brand new too.
806 boy, that's where I'm from.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't
Now,
remember.
those are yours on a C7 Z06. Your wheels?
Yeah, it looks good.
MC20s?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
those are amazing. Wow. I'm glad we're getting some C7s on here, too. This is Darren's car.
That was my old car, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was your old car. Yep.
That was literally a test fit of those. I think that's all those tires saw on that car.
MC5s.
I can't think of his name either. He's a Texas guy, too.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Yeah.
So all of these Forged Light wheels are obviously really, really pretty. MC5s again. So...
But you got it. Well, I guess a spoiler alert. Your photo shoot. You're gonna have some really cool photos. You're gonna be showing people soon.
Yeah. So on Sunday, I had a long photo shoot with the same girl that shot his car, and
those came out great.
She did a phenomenal job on his car, and I know she's gonna do a phenomenal job on my car. She already sent me a couple of the pictures, and they are very, very nice so far. But the favorite section where she shot, I haven't seen those yet, so just the outside section. Did we get a super chat?
We did. Stephen Rapp, of course.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much,
King of
Steven.
all super chats.
He is.
Stephen and Dr.
Let's
Corvette.
see what he says here.
So he did say he is getting the 70th anniversary white.
So do you guys think my Z06 70th anniversary white will be a rare bird?
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think right now they've made 125 total. And that we don't know what the disparity is between the black and the white.
And that's a 1 year only?
Yeah. And then
only.
When's the cutoff for the builds? What, April 5th or something like that coming up?
I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be super rare. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe 200 70th anniversary cars.
Yeah,
maybe.
man. Whatever you do, don't get rid of it. Even after 6 months, I wouldn't probably do anything with it yet because.
And you're gonna love the interior on that car.
Yeah. That's an amazing.
That car stands out so much. Like I remember, like when I first saw your car at Cars and Cantina when we all went up there, it was like, whoa.
Yeah, the dash, all the
Alcantara. I'm so jealous. So jealous.
That's why, you know what? Fingers crossed, like in 2024, that's an option they bring where you can make that. I mean, I would pay $1,500 for that or
100%.
whatever. It changes the whole interior.
100%.
Because what was it on the C7? Was that the C7 Z07 package that you would get full the Alcantara, the A pillars inside,
but
and then
the
headliner? You couldn't get the dash, but that would be amazing to be able to have that.
So we went over those wheels, but tell them what we can, Forged Light Wheels is doing for a special until 2 days from now, right? Thursday or
there's
Friday?
probably a little flexibility on that, but definitely here for the next week or so. They're just doing a spring special. He's taking off almost $600 for a set of wheels. Standard free shipping, free lug nuts. He'll ceramic coat them if you tell him to. Yeah. And then, you can cut them as you saw in the pictures. You can do factory OEM center caps if you want to use yours, which actually my new ones I'm doing that. Or you can have them cut for the Forged Light. So it's whatever you want.
Yep.
But all styles and sizes, you can talk to him. And, Jose is also the owner of Wheel Designers. If there's other sets of wheels you want, Forged Light or BF Forged or AG, he sells those too. So I would say most people, and people can comment on here that have bought wheels for him, you're going to have a really good experience with him. He's just super straight to the point as far as the cost. You're going to get what you expect, and it's great. So
well, even if you just got questions, like I've reached out to him on the
because you're kind of working through what you're going to get, but have you officially designed? Kind of, sort of? Well, don't tell anyone. Let's keep it a secret.
Yeah, but you're right. Jose is just
so easy to talk to. He responds really
fast. He knows
fast.
all the offsets. You don't have to worry about trying to figure it out. You just tell him what car you have, and he'll tell you what you need.
Which is a really scary thing. Like if you've never bought custom wheels before, like getting that offset, and it's something that like I don't know why this is in the car community. Like some guys don't want to share that. Like that was a big thing. That's like when I was building my wide body one. No one would share that offset with me.
Wow.
So it's just because they want to have the special wheel, so it's really cool that he's able to already have those offsets and everything. It's perfect.
Sure. Yeah, that's crazy. So Vet Sweetness is on. He said, what's up, BOS crew? So yeah, just wanted to go over that. Let me go over one more thing real quick too, before we talk about the
Doug Hook says neighbor Mark's getting Krager SS wheels. Remember those? If they made them, he probably would.
He took his old vet out this weekend, didn't he?
No, he ended up not coming.
He didn't come out.
So, guys, check out this beautiful, speaking of 70th anniversary editions, look at this beautiful Z06 that the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame Museum is giving away. Here's the site. It's linked in the description below. So if you want to win this thing, go in there, buy your tickets. You get 20% extra because you're watching it on the Brink of Speed. So just wanted to go over that real briefly with you. And then our weekly giveaway. What's our shirt today? We doing a thumbs up squad shirt?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's see what sizes we got.
Probably large and large.
XL.
Oh, you have an XL. Good. Excellent.
And a large, so the winner gets their choice.
Okay, cool. So we have an XL and a large. Let me hold it up in front of the camera real quick. For those of you who have not seen it yet, that's the Thumbs Up Squad mimicking Back to the Future for Brink of Speed.
Super cool shirt.
So we'll give that away later on. And we have a really cool question that Trevor talked to me about a week ago, and I had totally forgot about it, and he brought it back up. So my last two videos, obviously I took delivery of a brand new Camaro. It is not just any Camaro. It is a SS with the 2SS package and the 1LE track pack.
Manual transmission.
Manual transmission. Darren drove it. I took Trevor for a ride in it yesterday.
Why didn't you let Trevor drive it?
I was going to. He's got a bad toe.
I got that toe. I can't push the clutch. It's the dumbest thing right now.
But the clutch is so light.
It hurts.
It is light.
Really?
It just hurts.
It is.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know.
I won't spoil it. I've actually got a video coming out tomorrow. My first impressions of the car. You guys didn't really get to hear about that because all I did was take delivery of it. But it has been amazing. And what do you think?
Yeah, it's a fun car, especially being a manual. I would say as far as handling go, I mean, it's as good as a Corvette. It should be better. It may be more balanced. It'll be interesting when you get it on the track. It could be a better track car. It really could.
It is insane, guys. I mean, and
it doesn't have all the adjustment that our car has.
Right.
But you could argue you don't need that, right? If they're putting in the optimal track mode, then it doesn't matter. But
yeah, I mean, if I think Everjeff is still on here. Everjeff knows exactly what I have here because, well,
he has a ZL1, doesn't he?
I think he has a 1LE.
I think it's a ZL1 1LE though.
Yeah,
the white
but
one?
it's the same
the
suspension.
gray one. Yeah.
The only difference in the suspension with the ZL1 1LE and the SS 1LE is I have mag ride.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the mag ride, which is probably ultimately better for the track. However,
He does not have it?
No.
Why not?
ZL1 1LEs don't come with it. You have to.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bumpy ride. Yeah.
Yeah, when we drove down over in that Frisco area, that was so smooth.
Oh yeah.
Especially on, like, you can feel every groove in that thing. But
yeah, it's a smooth ride because of the mag ride, but yeah, unfortunately the ZL1 1LE, it'll chatter your teeth out.
Yeah.
But it's it's built for the track. Now the regular ZL1 has mag ride, but not the 1LE version. So yeah, video coming out about that. Larry Anthony says, great addition to the Brink of Speed channel. Congrats, Mike. Bring on the mods.
It's funny, we were just talking about that too.
yeah.
So the second video that you want to check out in the description is the ACS composite rear diffuser fins that we installed this weekend or a couple weekends ago. Really, really cool. Really made both of our cars look even more exotic than they already did.
Yeah, I like it more and more every time. I love them.
Yeah. So before we get into the main subject, just want to thank Trevor for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, if you guys live in the DFW area, you really need to go check out Trevor's detail lab. If you're the type that, you have a really nice car, it really needs a big detail on it, take it to him.
Well, and another thing too, like over the last couple of videos, I've just had a bunch of guys just like reach out. If you guys got questions, like feel free to reach out to me, call me, text me, shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook. I'm happy to help you navigate like whatever you want to do on your car. If you're not in the DFW area, I've got contacts kind of all over the place and through kind of my network, I can kind of find you whatever you kind of need. So I'm happy to help.
Yeah. And he does an outstanding job like you've seen on all of my videos. So you may have something sitting in the garage that you're thinking, man, I don't want to tackle this. I don't know even if I could tackle it. Just bring it to him. Let him consult you on what needs to be done. And
or we could do it together.
You're going to be happy. Yeah, there you go.
So.
Yeah. And we'll talk more with him as well once we start talking about Undrdog tonight. We're obviously going to get to that as well. But let's go ahead and get into the main subject. And then after the main subject, if you guys want to ask me anything you want about my Camaro, feel free. But for now, let's talk about how this Z06, this new C8 Z06, is absolutely crushing it out there. First of all, I don't know if all of you are following Jesse Iwuji, but you met him on my channel. He has a decent-sized channel himself, and obviously he's a professional race car driver for NASCAR. He has an orange C8 Corvette. It is not a Z07 package car, but it does have the carbon ceramic brakes. He's got a 19-inch wheel. Yeah, no.
In the back.
20-inch wheel. 20-inch wheel with 305 drag radials on it.
Is that all they are, is 305s?
That's it. And he has set a couple of records lately. He went to the quarter-mile drag strip, did 134 miles an hour, and got at 10.44 in the quarter mile, which is blazing fast for a bone stock car. Now, you may say it's not bone stock because it's got drag radials, but I disagree with that. I would say that it is bone stock still. He's got to have something on there that allows him to be able to hook up, but he has no other mods at all. There's no engine mods, no throttle bodies, no intakes.
Pedal commander.
Yeah, nothing like that. He's just going out there, figuring out the launch mode that car comes with, and it's got the slip mode, plus it has percent or how high you want the RPM to be when you launch. So he's figured that out. He's done a phenomenal job. And then he went to the 8th mile track last week and hit 109 miles an hour in the 8th mile. That's amazing. Plus he did a record 8th mile time. I think it was like 6.66 something that he got in the 8th mile. So really, really fast car, straight line. And this is what's cool about what he's doing. A lot of people, when we started talking about the Z06, a lot of people were saying this is not going to be a straight line fast car at all. It's just made for the road courses. But GM knows what they're doing. They made a fast car all around. It goes fast straight and it goes fast around curves. And Speed Phenom is showing us that. I mean, he took it to COTA, which is a state-of-the-art Formula One track in Austin, Texas. And he was able to get a 2-minute and 19-second and some change lap in that bone stock C8 Z06. And that is impressive. I've been looking up other times. Obviously, there's people out there that have gone faster, but most of the time when you find a faster, especially Corvette, they're always modded.
Yep.
The old C7 Z06 that isn't modded, the fastest time I found is a 2:21, which is still 2 seconds slower.
Supercharged.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's a big difference too.
It is. It is a big difference. Way more torque than the current Z06. So you have that. And then the modded C7 Z06 that I found out there that did well hit a 2:15 and some change. So he was about 4 seconds faster than Speed Phenom's time, but it was highly modded by a race shop. So it had race brakes, race wheels, stuff done to the engine, you name it. It probably even had slicks on it.
Yeah. You're not driving that car to dinner.
No.
And parking it.
And then to the opposite extreme, I found a YouTube video of a SCCA champion who drove a brand new C8 that was bone stock around that track. And this guy's a champion. He's a 15-time champion.
Wow.
In a bone stock C8, he was able to get down into the 233 range. But that just shows you how much faster a Z06 is around a course like that than a stock C8.
Yeah, and he acknowledged he made some errors on the track as well. So, I mean, be interested to see if he can shave off a second or two or three.
Yeah,
I mean, very good drivers in GT3s are doing like 217, 216, 218.
Yes.
So he's right there.
Yes.
I mean, we know doing or at least I know, I mean, 1 second, that's one little tiny error. I mean.
Oh, yeah. It is. It's one little tiny error. You got it. I mean, you guys saw on my track video that I went sideways around that one turn, and that cost me over a second. Just a little tiny error like that. But even just a few feet off of a apex will cost you seconds.
And it's so interesting, like when you make an error like that, how hard it is to get back into the stream of like where you were, like even mentally, because like you're thinking like, oh, dude, I just messed up, and then like it takes you 2 or 3 turns to even get back into the zone of where you were.
Yeah, and to hit the race line correctly again. Yeah, totally does. It's a total mental focus sport. A lot of people think racing isn't a sport, but it really is. It drains you mentally and physically.
Yeah, were you exhausted after going?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the track, I'm exhausted when I'm done, after 30, 40 laps.
Yeah.
But so the other thing that was so impressive, and by the way, if you haven't seen these videos, they're all linked in the description. So you can go in my description, click on Jesse Iwuji's videos, and click on Speed Phenoms videos. But if you haven't seen Speed Phenoms videos, you really need to watch them, because he goes out there, and I know not everybody is the driver that he is, but I'm sure there were some really good drivers out there. I mean, he's passing GT3s, GT3 RSs, Ferrari 458, actual like challenge cars.
Viper ACRs.
Viper ACRs.
I mean, that dude was like literally like, come on, go.
Yeah. He's passing everything out there, and you can tell it's a good feeling for him because, he's a young kid. He's like 23, I think, or 22. And he's got this brand new C8 Z06 that he's absolutely tearing it up with. And I love seeing it.
How many miles is he at now?
He's got like 6,000, 7,000. I think he's got a lot.
And Jesse might even have just as many. Jesse said he has 7,000 miles on him.
Oh, more than that now.
Well, in the last video,
he's got to have
wow. Yeah, he might have 8 now. But it's really, really cool to see what is going on with this new Z06.
Bruno goes, the C8 payments drain me mentally and physically and financially.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Oh,
you know what, though? It always makes you think of it, because you were talking about your Camaro insurance. We've plugged them before, and we have no financial interest in them. Is National Corvette Museum. Yeah. If you guys are shopping rates for your insurance.
Oh. Yeah. Should I tell him what I just did?
What, did you tell me what you did?
I don't know if you saw the text, but so I already have my Corvette insurance through National Corvette Museum, and it's pretty cheap in my opinion.
It's cheaper than anyone.
It's under $100 a month.
What?
Yeah, I did the math today. It was $72.
Yeah, it's under $100. But check this out. This is where it gets even better. So they have a multi-car gigantic discount. So I've already insured my new Camaro with them. My new Camaro is $39 a month.
What?
This is full coverage. I'm only allowed to drive 6,000 miles a year on both of them, which is fine.
That's fine.
That's not a garage queen.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm paying like $130 something a year or a month for both cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the best rates.
It sounds illegal.
I know.
That's crazy.
And people that have had to use the insurance that have had incidents say it's actually really good.
And this is how cool they are. So I already have coverage on my Corvette. So I called the guy up, and I actually got the same exact guy I talked to before. And I told him what I had, and he's like, all right, no problem. Typed in the VIN number. He's like, all right, you're all covered. Shoot me over all 4 sides of your new car, and I'll shoot you over the page with your cards on it. I was done in like 5 minutes.
That's amazing.
And I was like, so how much am I going to pay? He's like, oh, dude, we're real aggressive with multi-cars. It's like 30-something bucks a month for your Camaro. I'm like,
what's Doug Hooks is asking deductible?
I think it's 500. I think mine's 500.
Yeah. I think
it's reasonable. It's like any, I mean,
yeah, it's like, it might even be less than that. I might have done a 250, but I don't remember.
I just know I did the same coverage I had with my other carrier. And for me, it was from a yearly basis, $400 or $500 cheaper. I thought I had a pretty decent rate to begin with. So
see, I have mine with Haggerty.
Hey,
right now you do?
Yeah.
You should look shop.
That's a good insurance, but you should definitely check out.
And I only did it just so, like, if anything were to happen to the car, I get that full value.
Well, so you can do stated value. With,
okay.
Yeah.
So, real quick, did you see what Dr. Corvette said?
No.
He said, try having 3 Z06 payments. Well, that's what happens when you're flipping a car, Dr. Corvette.
He's not flipping them. He's keeping them. He loves them. He's got they're like shoes. He's got one for each occasion.
That's right. He's got one for each occasion.
You can't hate on that.
That's true.
It's a good problem to have.
I'm just kidding, Dr. Corvette. So anyway, 3 Z06 payments would be insane. I can't even imagine what that is.
Kevin Horan said NCM quoted me $1,550 a year for 5 cars.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So the only car you can't put on
that
there.
destroys mine.
Yeah, both your Corvettes you should have insurance.
Yeah, you can't put your normal cars on there.
Okay.
They have to be a Corvette, Camaro, stuff like that.
Got it. Yeah, performance car.
GM anything or no?
No, it has to be that type of car.
Got it.
They call it like a collectible.
Right.
Yeah.
More okay.
Yeah. Not a daily driver. So,
saving money tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, a lot of people are after I told them that probably.
Yeah. Well, do you? What's your guy's name? Do you know? Can we plug him?
Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't even matter. You just
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's
But
like
call
Mike
him
said
up.
when I did it, and also if you are, which I happen to be because I went there last year. If you're a National Corvette Museum member, they'll give you another like 10 or 8% off.
Nice.
Yeah, and honestly, you could tell them you are, and they won't even check. But you didn't hear that from me. I legitimately am, but the guy's like, yeah, it doesn't even matter. If you just tell me you are, it's fine.
So check them out. But yeah, back to the whole, Z06 thing. I just wanted to bring that up to you guys because I didn't know how many of you have watched those videos. Definitely check them out. Like I said, they're in the description.
I mean, those are the only 2 guys really taking that car and running it.
They are.
I mean, showing it in your driveway going, rah, rah.
Right.
I mean, that's cool for about 10 seconds and then move on.
It's cool for about a video.
Everyone's done that. We know the exhaust and it's 9,000 RPM rev, yada, yada. But at least those guys are actually out there on the track, pushing the car, seeing what it can do. And hopefully others will follow soon.
I know, and they're doing such a great job. Stephen Rapp said that Speed Phenom looks like he changed his driving style. I think the reason why you're probably saying that is because he's gotten better, and he even says that he's gotten better. He is definitely perfecting his art, that is for sure. He does have a simulator at his house. So he drives, he puts a lot of work into that. I guess it's iRacing is probably what he has.
Have you ever done that before?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
Have you ever done I
have. It makes it look like you're in the car.
I felt like neighbor Mark when I did it because I got motion sickness when I did it. And I was like, dude. What? That's weird.
Yeah.
Why me?
It's because of the goggles.
Yeah.
So, I've done the goggles. I've done the big screen. Mm-hmm. And at first, I was like, I got to go back to the big screen. But once you get used to those goggles, my times came down big time from my best times on the big screen.
I don't know if I would ever leave that room.
I know. He was saying, why don't you just get yourself one? And I was like, well, because then I'll never do any videos. Because I'll just sit in that room.
You'll be you could start another simulator channel, I guess. But
yeah. Because literally I would. I mean, when I was younger, I had a 2001 F1 game. And my brother had the steering wheel, gas pedal and brake, and a shifter sitting right in front of his computer.
Yep.
Dude, I spent hours and hours and hours on that game.
Yep.
I had nothing else to do.
I used to love those games, the flight simulator ones and all that stuff. That was so much fun.
But that's what would happen if eventually I probably will have one in my house, but until I get to the point where I can afford to take that kind of time and put towards that, I just probably am not going to do it.
And those real deal rigs, those are 25,
they're
30
expensive.
grand.
They're expensive. Yep.
So just so we can move on because Stephen Rapp's asking.
Let's do it.
For the insurance, for these prices we're talking, it's $250,000 for bodily injury per person, $500,000 each accident. It's all up. I mean, it's all the normal good stuff. I mean,
how much is your deductible? 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
deductible 500.
Yeah.
I have agreed value, so on mine I did stated value.
Sweet.
So they'll do that, and that made like almost like $11 difference for the year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why wouldn't you do that? And actually, they're the ones that recommended that, because at that time when I got coverage on my car, C8 values were obviously selling well over MSRP.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you might want. I was like, well, sure.
That's why I did mine, because when I bought my car, that was at like the height of the market at that point when I got it, and I was like, man, I would really like to keep it at that height. So.
Yeah. Well, bottom line, shop them, talk to them.
All right, so I think we can talk about my Camaro if you guys have questions about that. I will say that without giving away too much, honestly, when I get done driving my Camaro, I just want to get back in it and drive it.
It's such a different feel, and I know it's front engine versus mid, but like it's such a different feel.
It is.
And like, I mean, just when like we were putting around, I mean, we didn't even go really above 60, and the verbals of the exhaust are so much fun. Like, I can't wait for us to be in a group and you're like in the front or in the middle and you go underneath an overpass or something. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's
because I said, like, why can't they make the Corvette exhaust come back? I guess a lot of people wouldn't want that.
Right.
There's probably people that would take it back and say something's wrong with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you got to look at the audience. Because yours is a track package car.
Yeah.
But it does the exhaust sounds phenomenal. And then the other thing, the first thing I look at, because I look at the wheels, I'm like, these wheels in the offset, they're like right on the fenders.
Look sick. Yeah,
I'm like, why can't they do that with all the other cars?
Yeah, I know.
They did, and like for GM, like it's real hard nowadays to find a factory wheel that doesn't look good.
Yeah. Right.
Like they've done a phenomenal job over the years.
So Caleb wants to know if there's an engine break-in period. Yes, it's 500 miles, just like the Corvette. And then if I want to take it to the track, which I do, it's 1,500 miles. So I'm driving it every chance I get. Amber's just trained. She knows that I'm taking the Camaro everywhere we go. I'm trying to break it in as fast as I can. I drove it over to Darren's tonight, let him drive it. So, yes.
Do the RPM range open? Is that what?
No, it doesn't have the same thing as but they say try and keep it, right around 4,000 low. So
we had someone else on here saying they had their Z06 order, and I can't remember where it was. It went by so quick.
Yeah, somebody said that they were at 330 or 3,800 status or something like that, 3,300 status.
Real quick, guys. Elijah Prasad wanted to know, does the front engine feel better than the mid-engine? So I'm going to do a video comparing the two cars side by side, but they're two totally different feels. But I'm telling you right now, it is a really good feeling to be driving a front engine again. But when I get back in my C8, it almost feels like I'm on the ground because the Camaro is so much higher up, especially now that my car's lowered.
And it's such a bulky, like it just feels muscle. Like it just
feels
really does.
like muscle. The Corvette feels like I'm driving a little go-kart now.
Yeah, it's so much more refined. Hood. Yeah, and like we were just talking about, like the sound, like the C8, it's purely exotic car for them, and like the Camaro is like their muscle heritage car, and like it. Yeah, you got the best of both worlds right now, because if you're in a bad mood, you can just go rip gears, or if you're like, I just want to be like nice and tame and putt around. And, yeah,
exactly. Stupid fast truck. The manual.
It was Vet Sweetness says he's 3,300 status.
Oh, nice. I think he's been there for quite a while though. He's either been at 3,000 or 3,300 for quite a while. So
just a reminder, what is that?
33, so 3,000 status is they have all the parts and ready to build your car. 3,300, I believe, it's on the line.
Wow.
Oh, Walden Shoe, also 3,800 status.
3,800 means it's built.
He said he'll have it in 10 days.
4,000 status means it's ready to ship.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations.
And so when you're on those statuses, like, I mean, I just remember watching guys with the C7s and the ZR1s. Can you get on the Corvette Museum and like be watching where the car is and everything like that still?
Well, you can watch people take delivery.
Got it.
Yeah. So, Stupid Fast Truck says the manual is so engaging. Also, I'm looking forward to getting my C5Z out of storage next week. Yeah, the manual is definitely something that I've missed greatly. I haven't had a manual since my 2009 Z06. So, it's fun getting back. And it has rev match, just like the C7 Corvette. So, that's cool. Really fun.
It's got heads-up display. It's got...
The interior's sick.
So John P. wants to know if I would recommend it if someone's not planning on tracking. Actually, I still would because it looks cool. It sounds cool. It still drives really smooth in tour mode.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to pay $7,000 for the 1LV package. So if you don't want to pay that $7,000, don't get it. You know, just get the highest 2SS package on the SS, and you'll still have pretty much everything except for the suspension.
Seats, probably?
I don't know. I think the 1LE comes with those seats, but not the SS. There's a few things you'll miss out on. You won't get the black hood, the satin hood.
But if you don't take care of your car, it's not a terrible thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if you've got the money, by all means, buy it because it is a cool car. Let's see. Any other Camaro questions?
And like my favorite part of it is the interior.
Oh, yeah.
The LED lighting, like that touch is like so cool.
Yeah,
I really like that. I wish they would have kind of done that in the C8.
I don't understand why they don't do that on the C8. Yeah. There's a few other things I don't understand why they don't do on the C8, but whatever. GM is GM. So Mike 23 Stingray says, sorry, can I ask what the price difference is between C8 versus Camaro? Yes. You guys are special because you're on my lives. I am going to do a price, how much I paid for the Camaro. But since you guys are on the live, I paid $101 for my C8 and $55 for the Camaro. So it's almost...
101 is our all-in tax price.
Oh, yeah. But it was still
95-ish.
95.6.
Right.
Yeah, 95.6.
So $40,000 difference almost.
55 is MSRP though on the Camaro.
Right.
No tax.
Right.
Yeah.
So $40,000.
And how long did you wait for it?
7 months. It was like waiting for a C8.
Yeah.
I mean, so here's the thing. If you guys live in the DFW area, you should still check out Huffine Chevrolet. Chris Ninos was absolutely incredible. Robert from Corvette World got me in touch with him. He used to work with Chris Ninos, and he said, dude, you're going to love this guy. He'll take great care of you. So real quick, how this happened is I called him up. He said, it's probably going to be 10 to 12 months to get this car. I said, no problem. At the time, I still thought there was a possibility I'd get a Z06. So I was like, I won't worry about the car. 2 days later, he called me back up. I was actually doing a video with Mark, and he said, hey, I'm ordering your car today. And I was like, what? And he said, yeah, it should be here by middle of November. Well, you guys know the rest of the story. It was not here by middle of November. It came in on Saturday. So I waited a lot longer, but the wait was well worth it. I'm having a blast with it, and I can't wait to get lots of content out on it. I have a lot of videos on my phone just waiting to be done. So,
and you got some cool stuff coming for it too, right?
Yeah, I do. Yep. So it'll change the look. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the overall look, but as far as like arrow pieces and things like that, I definitely am going to be putting and adding to it.
That's going to be sweet.
Yeah. Camaro is a 6-speed manual. Let's see. So I hope that answered your question there, Mike 23.
I mean, it's a lot of value, especially if you want a track car.
It is.
I mean, you could argue it's better than the C8 for just...
It is. I mean...
For just track purposes only, because you're saving $40,000 right off the bat.
Well, and availability, if something goes wrong, parts, you're not going to be waiting on stuff. And
and here's the thing, like, I watched a bunch of videos before I bought the car. Then I watched even more, or before I put the order in. Then I watched even more after I put the order in of other YouTubers driving this car. And every single one of them said the same thing. They're like, this should cost more money.
Right.
this car, and then they would compare it to things like the GT350R, which costs way more money. I mean, in 2018, I almost bought a GT350R, and it was at a Ford dealership, brand spanking new, for $68,000. That's $13,000 more than I paid for my car. Plus, they had a $10,000 markup, so it really would have been $23,000 more. So yeah, they compared it to that car, but guess what? They said it was better than that car in every way, on the track and everything, and it costs a lot less. So every single YouTuber I saw said, if you're okay with driving a Camaro, get this if you're wanting to go to the track, because this is a great price for a great track car.
Yep.
Well, and it's a manual. You can't get that in a C8.
Well, you can get a 10-speed.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you want a manual car, exactly. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Which, if you're a street race guy, those 10 speeds.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
They kill everybody.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like they
if I
absolutely
was a
kill
drag
everybody.
strip guy, I would have gotten the 10-speed.
Yeah.
But I really wanted, and I mean, even on a road course, the 10-speed's going to be faster.
Yeah.
But
Rowan gear, there's no substitute for that. There's no substitute.
My experience, and it's not going to be a ton faster. Once I get used to the shifter, the clutch, and everything, and I'm on the road course, I'm actually a pretty fast shifter, so I'm not too worried about that. Plus, it has rev match, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, and you were, no lift shifting the other day?
I can.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah,
so I can definitely
cool.
no lift shift. Yeah. So, side-by-side quarter mile, we can probably do that for sure.
That would be kind of interesting. It would be kind of cool getting you back out there to G2.
Oh, yeah. So, good point. The owner of G2 has invited me to come back out as soon as it's broken in to do content on his track with Camaro. So, yeah, it'll be a blast to get back out there, and I can't wait to learn that track. I wish I had a simulator so I could learn it before I go, because it's on the simulator.
Oh, cool.
But
plus, Lou's going to tear it up on your car, too.
Oh, he's going to. Oh, absolutely.
That's going to be cool to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be really cool to watch.
And it comes with Eagle F1 tires, which are the equivalent. It's Michelin, not Michelin.
Falcon?
No.
What'd you say?
What's the most popular? Goodyear. I don't know why I couldn't think of Goodyear. So it's Goodyear's equivalent to not the Cup 2R, but the Cup. The Cup 2. So it's a very sticky road course tire that's already on there. But go ahead, man.
Oh, I was laughing at neighbor Mark, but Mike didn't beat me on the autocross.
Yeah, but okay, let's clear things up about that. Now that Mark's not here to slap me, let's clear things up about the whole autocross and the road course that you do at Ron Fellows. So autocross, yes, he beat me by a couple of seconds. I congratulated him. You did an amazing job.
He's going to be wearing that hat for a long time.
Let's talk about the difference in time on the road course. My fastest time was a 1:21 and some change. His fastest time was a 1:32 and some change.
That's like yesterday.
So kind of a big difference on there, Mark. So you didn't tell anybody about that.
Well, plus we all did the autocross reverse because we gave him a handicap.
That's funny.
No, I'm just joking.
So
yeah, drive with one eye closed.
He was definitely better at the autocross.
Give him his glory.
Yeah. But not so much on the road course.
We'll have to get him out because doesn't Good Guys, when they come to town, don't they do an autocross track out there?
Oh, they do it all the time out there. Yeah.
We should get him fully suited.
I know. He probably ordered his what's the brand of gloves? Racing gloves.
Oh yeah.
I know the ones you're talking about.
So
the one with the A on them or whatever.
So I'm glad you brought that up, Mark, because I've actually seen some comments of like people thinking that my road course time that I showed on my video wasn't faster than you. So I'm like, thanks for bringing that up, because it was.
That's so funny.
He said he's driving up here now. Hey, kudos to you, man. Yeah. You are an autocross champion.
The king.
Nobody drives in second gear faster than Mark.
That's right. All right, let's see.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of it because I have it sitting right here. We never got to it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell him? Show him. So
yeah, let's bring that up.
Trevor doesn't even know about this yet.
He doesn't.
You guys did this in the shadows.
So we had a lot of success using the Undrdog product, which thanks to Trevor, actually, he's the one that turned it on to us a long time ago. But anyways, and we had a bunch of you guys on here have used it. I know Dr. Corvette's used it. But anyways, people asked like what products to buy. And we were talking to the owner, Joel, because he was asking us questions about what we thought about different things. We said, you need to put together a kit. Just make it super simple for everyone. So that's what he did. It's got the soap to clean it. It's got the perps, which is your liquid clay bar. And then you've got the, actually, I'm going to Trevor show it. The coating product.
Undrdog Pro, the quick detail, 4 different pads.
So the price is $109, and then if you use the Brinkofspeed code, which is the Brinkofspeed, that's the code, that gets you 15% off, so it takes it back down to like, under $100.
Bing. Look at that. So yeah.
So the only thing you need to get is towels.
Yeah, and you can get those through him too.
Which scroll down, that's one.
Yeah,
you don't have to use their towels, but I would order them. Yeah. Get those towels. I mean, you could buy them on Amazon, similar thing, but his towels are really good. I
would get those plush towels.
Yeah,
it makes
it easier,
so much easier,
and they're reusable.
Yeah, and you're not messing with like, somebody not buying the right towel that has the tag on it, or it's not edgeless. So it's like they're really safe.
So it's perfect that we have Trevor here because he uses these products every single day in his shop. So tell us why you like these, and you probably like other products too, but tell us why you really like Undrdog products.
Well, for one, like professional-wise and business-wise, the coating is so easy to apply. And like, if you're a mobile detail guy and you don't have a facility that you can use to do paint correction and coatings, it's safe that you can go do this in 100-degree heat outside, put the coating on, not have to worry about anything. Because I'll be honest, like there's been times that I've been moving too fast at the shop, and I've left coating on the back of like a deck lid or something like that. Come back the next morning, and I'm like, oh. Reapply it back on there, let it flash for about 5 minutes, it wipes right back off. Or boats, RVs. One of the biggest things I've ever done was a 45-foot by 13-foot tall RV toy hauler. We literally coated the entire 45 feet by 13 feet, let it flash for about 15 minutes, and then me and another guy wiped it all off. I've used a number of different coatings on the market, some of the best stuff from Ceramic Pro to... And fun fact, Joel actually helps really kickstart what is today now Ceramic Pro. So all the innovation and everything that he's been able to learn over the years, he's brought into his brand.
Yeah.
And I mean, the guy's just a huge wealth of knowledge. And, if you ever have questions or anything like that, he's the first one to get on the phone with you. He'll talk to you for however long and walk you through every single process of everything. But the products are just great. They're really easy to use. I've yet to come across where it's like failed, where if you don't neglect it, you should have no issue. Absolutely no issue.
Yeah, so it's phenomenal products. We wanted to show you guys this kit. Obviously, the website. It's also linked in the description below as usual. So check it out there. I think if you click on that link, it already has my code attached to it, but make sure that you get the 15% off if you're going to go there and purchase something. Also, real quick, I don't know if Jason Ware is in here or not, but
look at this
if you guys haven't seen the model that he made me for my new Brinkofspeed car, this is it, guys. I mean, you saw what he made me for the Captain America car. This is what he now gave me as actually my birthday gift a couple weeks ago. And
it's 100% custom.
Yeah, they don't make these cars in a convertible, and he made it a convertible.
The seats.
Yeah, everything is just
blown away.
They also don't make it in a ceramic matrix gray color, so he had to paint the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, even look at the license plate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell in the camera.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it in the camera.
I mean, but all the little touches from, I mean, even when we ripped off the, remember you guys hated the top red mirrors. Oh my God, it looks like a taxi. Yeah. But man, wow, what a great job, man.
Yeah.
Super nice of you to do that. Thank you
so much, Jason. Like I said, I don't know if he's on here. But yeah, let's go ahead and give away a shirt or two or one.
Large or extra large we have. So.
4XL, let the donuts go, brother.
Okay, so the question, this is going to blow your guys' minds. So get ready. And good luck with Google, because
good luck finding this.
It's not, I found it, but it's not easy to find. So good luck. But anyway, the question that we have for you to win this shirt is, how much did the clear coating per gallon cost that GM used on a C6 ZR1 from 2009 to 2013 on the carbon fiber pieces?
This is a special type of clear coat that they have only ever used on the C6 ZR1. And you can definitely tell from the C6 ZR1 to the C7 ZR1 as why they did not bring it back over.
Yep.
And the price is going to absolutely blow your mind.
It is.
Absolutely blow your mind.
So if you're thinking, well, I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
I'm going to love to see these numbers.
I'm going to love to see them. Absolutely. But it is going to blow your mind, and we're going to see what people put. There's already somebody that is close. And this is per gallon, just to reiterate. Per gallon.
I don't even know what a gallon of automotive paint costs.
And I want to find out is how much of that gallon is used on per car. Or how many cars can you get out of that per gallon?
Yeah.
It's just mind blowing.
Yep.
But as soon as I watched that video, I shot Mike the message and I was like, "Can you believe this?" I'm like, "How did they make?" And we've been talking about it. Like, how did they make money on that?
So I believe we have quite a few people that.
I think it was.
Yeah. Okay, so we already have multiple people that got it right. So congratulations for those of you who knew. But the actual winner on our screens, which is how it goes, is John P. So congratulations. Yay! It is $60,000 per gallon.
It's crazy.
Of this clear coat.
It's crazy.
60,000.
Can you imagine the guy that accidentally spills it or drops it?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like,
or the pallet of that stuff. I mean, like,
poor forklift runs into it.
So John P., you're a first-time winner on here. Make sure that you email me, bos2020c8@gmail.com. Let me know which size you want, the large or the extra large, and shoot me your address so I can ship it out to you. But yeah, congratulations.
Nice job, guys.
Heck yeah. So, you guys have any more questions for me about the Camaro? Do you have any questions for Trevor? Do you have any questions for Darren?
I have a question. How'd that when you did your gun? How did that turn out?
Really well.
Easy.
Very easy.
So what? So now when you oil it and stuff, I mean, like it's just. I mean, you're not oiling the outside of it. But,
you wouldn't put oil on the outside. Right. I more did it as a test case, especially for weather elements, like on a hunting rifle.
Okay.
I was talking to Joel about it. I could see the application on like a duck hunting shotgun where you're in like the elements.
Right.
Just getting the mud and dirt off it. But yeah, it obviously, for people who know about guns, you're not coating the bolt and stuff. Right. It's not a lubricant product.
We need to holler at the military so we can get military application for it.
Yeah, there you go. That's actually a good idea.
That's fun.
So we've got a few orders so far on the new shirt.
Yeah, several of them.
Yep, we got a few. So they're coming in. If you're brand new, getting on the live stream right now, This is the new shirt. Let me get some stuff out of the way. Whoops.
Yep. Almost
knocked
messed it up again.
I know. There we go. This is the brand new shirt.
Team BOS.
And real quick, just to show you guys, this is the Brinkofspeed.com where you can buy the shirt. This is all of the stuff that you will win. It's over $4,500 in value. We will be giving this stuff away at the end of April. And by the way, we hope someone wins it that owns a C7 or C8, because we would love to travel to you after you've had everything installed and we do a video with you about your car with all of the new parts on it. But this is all the stuff you'll win. And you scroll down here, and this is how you get entered on the website. Buy a t-shirt, get 100 entries. Buy keychains, you buy one, you only get 10 entries. You buy two, you get 50, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, just wanted to go over that real quickly before we sign off here.
Yeah, hey, Bruno said the t-shirt quality is great.
James, James, what do you want to know about the towels? And Joey B for, I will tell you one thing about doing any style of coating on PPF. What I have found with Undrdog is I would cut your flash time down a little bit on the PPF, because the PPF is it's more porous, so it's gonna tack a little bit harder. So I would say instead of doing like a 5 to 8 minute flash time, I would say cut it down to like 2 or 3 minutes, and then wipe off. But kind of rule of thumb here is just when you go, usually when you're buying towels from Joel, you're getting a pack of 3, and there's a reason for that. You got your first towel is to remove the bulk of the coating. The second towel is to refine that surface, and then that third towel is to whatever residue is left over. Because let's say that here we are. Let's say that this is a door. When I'm applying to this door, when I go to wipe, sometimes you end up wiping onto the next panel. You want to make sure with that third wipe, that's your finish wipe. So anything that got on the panel or panel over here, you're constantly just always overlapping of everything.
Yep.
And they're washable too. And I've washed mine like 5 times.
Yeah.
I tell people, when you're done, just have a bucket, get some Dawn dish soap, throw it in there, and some hot water, let it sit for however long, and throw them in the washing machine.
Yep.
And they just keep going. I've been using for detail spray.
Yep.
Just because they're so soft.
Yeah, I always use them. I like the big plush ones. Like I'll do, like when I'm like with the detail spray, I'll use a tight knit microfiber towel, like a 350 to 400 GSM towel, that I'll spray the detail spray on there. That's what I apply with. And then the plush is to refine it right after, like if there's any extra residue or anything like that. And it just feels better, and it's like peace of mind. You have that big plushness where you're not like pressing down or anything like that.
Those towels are awesome.
Yeah, they're super great. So, and you can use white vinegar in your towels. Like if over time, like, because to be honest with you, like the detergents that we use for our clothes, it's to repel water.
Right.
Where like a lot of the times, like when you're washing and drying your car, you'll be wiping with that towel. It's like, man, it's not absorbing the water anymore. You could do like a couple of times, like once or twice when you're washing them, just throw a little cap full or a little bit of white vinegar in there.
Yeah, I do that as well, yeah.
It'll rejuvenate the towel again.
Nice. So Zach Smith says he just ordered a BOS shirt. Glad you had a 2XL. Absolutely. Awesome. We have plenty of those. So...
Bruno wanted to know what rifle or what gun I coated. It was a 6.5 Creedmoor bolt action precision rifle.
I know. Is that the one I shot?
No, similar though.
Oh, okay.
Well, same but different, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, you have so many. I
have 3.
The NSA is not listening.
Oh, here we go. Is the Camaro set up like the C6 or C7 engine? Torque tube to transmission, or is it just an engine and transmission to the rear end? I believe it's just like the C7 with the torque tube.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't actually know if that's how they did
Davy Jones made a comment about the lowering too. I wonder, let's take the wheels off. Do you think has adjustable coils on it to mess around with the height a little bit?
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
Is there any sort of track alignment you need to do or anything like that?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, they recommend a track alignment, just like the Corvette.
Yeah. That'll be cool to see at BSP.
I'll probably do a track session without the track alignment first, just because I want to see how good it is, just bone stock. And then I'll do a track alignment.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's
Joey B,
Trevor, yeah.
Joey B, yes, you always want to prep any surface before you coat it. I would not just recommend just coating something. You either want to wash it or definitely use isopropyl alcohol, or like the thing that I use is a Car Pro Eraser. That is like basically like kind of like a detergent, where you will need to do a secondary wipe off of it. Over the years, like and you want to do that too with the isopropyl alcohol too. Like you want to have one towel where you spray down the surface, wipe it with one towel, secondary towel to wipe off any extra residue, because what you will see a lot of the times, like when you're applying the coating, that if you have used like the Car Pro Eraser like I use, they'll get a little bit of a blue hue onto the pad because you didn't remove all of it from the panel. Gotcha. So you want to do the same thing. You just want to be very thorough. You want to make that paint as naked as you can.
That's a good point. I mean, it's like anything. You're only as strong as your weakest point. I think the towels is such a critical point. Mm-hmm. Don't use cheap towels.
Yeah. Well, you can easily, with what I will tell you, with GM paint,
you can scratch them
so easily. If that towel is not thick enough, like
I don't know if Mark's still on here. I remember I almost had a heart attack when we were doing that first car. He came over and he was literally like going like this with the towel. I go, dude, are you digging a hole to China? Like, stop.
Yeah.
And then when I had my black car,
you can't
I
do
was
that.
using one of those towels, and I had it under the light, and it was hot too, but it was in the shade. I was literally watching myself scratch it, and I was just blown away.
I hate GM black.
I was like, oh.
I hate it. And that's like really the most important step. Like, and that's the scary part, because like when you're doing the paint correction step, you're creating heat not on the surface, but you're literally like microwaving it. It's from the back forward, so the panel's hot. So like when you go to wipe, you could easily put a little razor scratch in it so easily. And if you look at it wrong and you're in a bad mood, you could scratch it. Like, you know, like.
That's true.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and close out. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. We really appreciate it. We had a blast. If you have not smashed that thumbs up button, please do so. I think we have 102 thumbs up, so please get us up higher. Also, if you're new to the channel and you have not joined us yet, we'd love to have you a part of the community, so smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys next week.
And we'll see you out on the